Well, good day, crew, good day. And it's kind of damp out today, but it's reasonable in the temperature, and there's no wind, I don't think, from what I can see. And today is November 1st, and today is the start of hibernation. Now I'll show you the weather, and I'll get into the hibernation thing in a little bit. So we are at 15 degrees Celsius at the moment, and 59 Fahrenheit. And we are west-southwest wind at 9 miles an hour. So yeah, that's not that breezy. And what have we got here? Today we have a high of 14. They were saying 18, but high of 14, so we've passed that already. And then we're back down to the cool tomorrow. 6 and mainly cloudy. Sunday is 5, a chance of rain or flurries. 4 and cloudy on Monday. 9 and showers on Tuesday. Chance of showers and 14 degrees Celsius on Wednesday. And then a mix of sun and cloud, 9 degrees on Thursday. Of course, those last number of days could all change. Anyway, there's our weather for today. So, just a short little video here today. And I better see, I got my remote mic on here. I don't know if it's working or not. Just hang on a second now, and I'm going to have a look. I'll have to get myself turned around here. All right, I'll find myself my chair. And I do have a little fire on today. I guess I didn't need it, maybe, I don't know, but anyway. Because it's hibernation day, I figured I'd put it on. So, yeah, hibernation, I suppose. The other thing I want to kind of just quickly mention is everybody should be wearing one of those. And I know there's different people that wear them at different times, and for me, I always start wearing them on November 1st. And I know it's the last Friday in October. That's where is the day when you're supposed to start wearing them. But I don't know. I just seem to. I wait till Halloween's over and get that over with, and then get on to the Remembrance Day. So that's just the way I am, I guess. So anyway, I was in the Kent Building Supplies this morning, and I got myself a sucker. I bought some extra Christmas lights that I put on my tree out front. And they have a very nice display in their front entryway, Remembrance Day. So, anyway, if you don't have a poppy, you should get one. If you lose it, get another one. And wear it right up until November 11th. So, Hibernation Day. I don't know how I'm going to explain this. It's just kind of a foolish, funny thing I started years ago when I was on quite a few, or not quite a few, I don't know, 1 or 2 garden tractor websites. So I started saying I was going to hibernate. Well, I don't really hibernate, I guess. It's just a foolish thing that I say and do, but anyway. But I do, in a way, sort of hibernate, because from now on until about next April or May, if I don't have to go outside, I'm not going. But I still do go outside, of course, but if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. Anyway, years ago, I used to, I'd take a garden tractor and a little wagon and a saw, and I'd go out into the woods, and I'd be cutting up trees and blocking wood and taking it out. And I was doing this in January, February. And during my working life, I normally worked outside most of the time, and I froze to death. You'd think I'd be used to the cold, but I'm not anymore. That's for sure. I don't think I ever was used to it. I just can't handle cold anymore. That's just the way it is. So me being outside on a minus 20 or so degree day in the woods cutting wood up is over. I ain't doing that anymore. So, but yeah, we used to do that a lot. Another fellow and I used to do that. Go to his woods and we'd be out there cutting up wood and cutting down trees and all that kind of stuff. And no, not for me anymore. I never did any outdoor winter activities like snowmobiling and whatever other things you want to do in the winter, because you'd be froze to death. And I got froze enough to death during the day working. So anyway, you'd be outside running gas lines and stuff like that. You'd be laying in snowbanks. You'd be getting rained on with freezing rain, and the one that always got me was the fellow I worked for. He was selling fireplaces. Go put this fireplace in this house. You get to the house, and all it would be studs and rafters, and that's it. And this would be in the middle of the winter. And here you are putting a fireplace in one of these houses. And, had to get it in today. Yeah. Cold, and it just wasn't very pleasant at all. The other thing I used to work on was rooftop units. Whoever invented rooftop units should have a kick in the keister, as far as I'm concerned. Up there, I'm trying to hang on to the roof and trying to figure out what's wrong with this propane roof unit, why it won't run. And your teeth are chattering and you're froze to death and you get no parts, and holy cats. Makes me wonder some days. Anyway, so that's kind of why, I suppose, I say I'm going to hibernate, because I just don't like the cold. That's all there is to that. So anyway, I guess that's a little info on my hibernation day goings on. So the goings on in the garage here today is not going to be too much, I don't think. I might just take the Friday afternoon off. There could be a change in the guard here tomorrow. The Massey Ferguson 7 that's sitting here may be going to my son's place, and Kablooey and the snow blower that fits on Kablooey may be coming here. And some of you know who and what Kablooey is. It's basically the same tractor as Dave's favorite tractor here with the cab. But this Kablooey doesn't have a cab, so Dave will like this one probably. Anyway, that's going to come here. I'm gonna get it serviced up on the blower. The tractor works fine so far, so that's good. Quite pleased with the tractor. It's a very nice tractor to use for cutting grass. My little fix I did on the mowing deck to make it help it cut grass with a 10 horsepower Kohler motor running a 50-inch gutting deck worked great, so I'm quite pleased how that's working. So we're going to see if we get the snow blower has been sitting outside for maybe 3 or 4 years, so it's going to need a little oiling, and it'll probably need the trim clad treatment like I did with this one. I'll probably have to get another can. If you're doing any of this stuff, like for doing this blower here, what I did to it the other day, to be on the safe side, you'd want 2 cans of that trim clad clear coat. But you don't use 2 cans. You'd probably use about a can and maybe a third or so, maybe. And you might get away with 1 can, but it's nice to have the extra can just in case. So anyway, it's going to need the trim clad treatment and get oiled up, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up on that bench. It's even heavier than this is. So anyhow, I guess that's about all that's going to take place. I don't know if I'll show you any of the changing of the guard tomorrow or not, but I'm probably driving us all crazy with putting out videos every day. So it's funny, you know, some people say not to do that, and other people say do that, and some things you read say to make long videos, and you know, it's hard to know what to do with it. But anyway, I'm just making the videos for fun, for whoever wants to watch them, and for myself. I like the commentary, basically, I guess is what I'm getting at. I like people to comment, and I like to comment back and have a little chat back and forth. And there's some good fun out of that. So the other thing I want to do is thank my new subscribers. I got a few more here in the last week or two. And thank you very much for subscribing. And that's one thing I don't do on the channel, and I don't know if it would make any difference or not, but I don't ask for likes, and I don't ask for subscribers, and people know all that stuff nowadays, and if they want to do any of it, then they do, and if they don't, they don't. So that's just the way it is. So, but some channels, holy cats, I was looking at one there this morning, and he's only been going for 3 years, and popular channel, of course, but I think he's got over 80,000 subscribers. Holy cats, that's quite a thing, I guess. Anyway, there's a quick Friday morning ramble, and what the deal is on Hibrrrnation Day. Okay, that's good enough for now. I guess I'll shut this off, and you can get back to doing whatever you were doing. All right, goodbye now.